got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Welcome to GeekSpooge. Invite your massage therapist over to play Bubble Bobble on NES with you. It's the only way you can get 2 happy endings. When gamers think of a technologically superior game, everyone's going to have a different answer. They may not be thinking of the same game we are. Shit, what are the odds they're thinking of the same console or era? But for me, it all started with this. Now listen, I'm going to be honest. I didn't come from a wealthy family. I'm sure that comes as a big shock to all of you. We didn't own every single game console and computer under the sun, so I didn't really know that talking video games were a thing, even before today's featured game was released. The most we had was the KidVid voice module for the Atari 2600, but that was more of a glorified cassette player. Thus, the audio came from an outside source, not from the game itself. So, what game am I talking about today? Well, it's none other than Sonic the Hedgehog, not that one. This one. Genesis. It does what Nintendo don't. I mean, I could do that one someday, but do you guys really hate me that much? Before he was part of the 2020 Olympic Games, or even his own pinball game, Sonic the Hedgehog was a game that came bundled with my Sega Genesis when we bought it in 1991. And by we, I mean Grandma. Sonic was a speedy blue guy who was designed as a means to rival a certain Italian plumber with a drug problem. Sonic wasn't doing the shrooms like Mario, he collected rings which provided protection from the bad guys. What does he do with these rings? Beats the hell out of me. We never questioned what Mario did with all those coins he collected in 8 levels total, so we won't question it in the 6 levels that Sonic goes through. Of course, in Sonic, if you get hit, fall on spikes, lava, etc., you will lose all of your rings, which is the biggest pain in the ass, because if you're accumulating a metric ass ton of them, you're going to be mighty pissed when one of those funky-looking robot creatures causes you to lose them all. So why are these colorful landscapes filled with these mechanical miscreants? Well, they were once simple woodland creatures who were turned into robots by Dr. Robotnik. Or Dr. Eggman, or Dr. Don Give-a-Flying Fuck. Real guy, look him up. Whatever you want to call him, you'll face him in every third act of each zone. Here you've got Green Hill Zone, Marble Zone, Scrap Metal Zone, Towaway Zone, and the White Zone.
The White Zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only. No parking.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Oh, we can't forget the Special Zones. If you collect enough rings in each act, a giant-ass ring is going to appear and it'll transport you to this freaky spinning realm with backgrounds borrowed from Windows screensavers. That's what it looks like. If you can manage to get to the center of what's inside Monty Python's head, you'll recover a Chaos Emerald. There are 6 total, so at least the game gives you ample opportunities to get them all. Because if you're playing this game for the first time or you haven't touched it in almost 30 years, you're gonna fuck up quite a few times and land in the normal exit. Oh, come on. Oh, man. You damn son of a mother... Oh, your mother's ass. Oh, your father's cum-filled mustache. So, if you haven't gathered by now, the game consists of basically you rolling through the levels at high speed, jumping on robots, and collect the usual smattering of shit throughout the journey. Besides the rings, you can collect speed shoes, a shield, and you can become invincible for just a few seconds. Each of these goodies is hidden inside one of these little monitors, including the occasional extra life. So, none of these monitors will get me free HBO Max, huh? Meh, it's just as well. Sonic the Hedgehog should keep you busy for at least the length of a show that you can stream to your phone. Even though it's just 6 zones with 3 acts, you will always be compelled to tackle each zone at high speed. But then, regret it almost every single time, cause you'll constantly run into shit that'll make you think twice before doing these roller coaster style loop-de-loops all the way to the end. Hell, a lot of the time there'll be a springboard to bounce you back the other way. Huh, you thought you were gonna cruise for another 7 miles bulldozing these fuckers and collecting rings the whole time? Well, joke's gonna be on you, asshole. If you notice, a few times I tried to be a little cautious when I was running through these levels. Graphically speaking, I love it. Whether I was going at a normal speed or fast enough to get me pulled over by the Marble Zone police, the colors and the visuals are still to this day absolutely gorgeous. Seriously, these are environments I legit want to visit. Shit, if my wife and I ever get to do a second honeymoon, we're going to Green Hill Zone, honey. Away from the killer robots. Maybe we'll just stay in the hotel the whole time. What are the odds we'll find a naked guy in our hot tub again, but it turns out to be Sonic's arch nemesis? I've already talked about the sound. In fact, I think I may have reset the Genesis console once or twice because I was showing off the soundbite to my mom and sister. Once that first stage booted up and the music kicked in, it was epic and catchy, and I think my favorite is Marble Zone. The FX are high quality. Everything from the rings being collected to the sound of those freaky bots being destroyed is so satisfying. Even though the Genesis controller has 3 buttons as opposed to the NES having 2 buttons, all 3 of them are used to jump. But moving our speedy blue hedgehog around is fun and worry-free, except when you crash into an enemy that's all spiky and shit, causing you to lose all of your rings. Lousy blast processing. However, if you've played enough times, know when to jump, slow down, and zig when you should have zagged, the challenge won't cause you to bite down on your controller. Enjoy the ride for what it's worth, a journey through some lush landscapes, dangerous traps, and differently themed play areas. Fuck yeah! Yeah, never mind those Sonic games like this one. Play the original first. It's still good. As for this one, well, it's here. Could cover it in the future, but I do want to take care of the other Sonic games first, if that's okay with you. So, meantime, guys, don't forget to comment, sub, like, follow, send nudes of your sis or your mom, and I'll see you next time.